Well, guys, today we're pulling out the big guns.
Literally.
So this video was inspired by a viewer of the channel, Dandy O Savage, who said that we should make a video about different guns in comic books, and I thought it would be super fun to do a tier list. We had a lot of fun with the tier list last time, and I don't really know that much about firearms, so I brought someone on who might be able to help me in guiding some of my choices. So how do you think we're going to rank these?
You know, I was thinking about ranking them first by how iconic they are, of course. Second, how crucial they are to the plot, and C, how powerful they are. So we got a really cool ranking system. The bottom, D tier, that's a spitball. Use that in school. C, we got it'll knock your socks off. B, it's the problem solver. A tier, the heavy artillery. And then S tier, of course, is the big fucking gun. This is John Moses Browning approved. This is the kind of weaponry you only get in the UAC. The big fucking guns.
So I want to start with the main man himself, Lobo. So I found the most obnoxiously large gun that Lobo had for this video, but he has been seen with many different guns over the years. So what do you think about that? Where do you think the main man would land?
I think actually I want to put Lobo's minigun. It's effective, but it's not very iconic. He tends to pick up a lot of different weaponry along the way. It's not something he comes back to often, although I have seen him use it more than twice. So I'm going to put this in knock your socks off.
So next I want to do my boy Red Hood, because he is frequently seen with his dual pistols, and I'm kind of leaning again towards maybe a lower tier. Although he is very iconic with his guns, in recent years he's become more known for his sword, the All-Cast. So I think for my boy Red Hood, as much as I love him, I think he's gonna sit with Lobo in knock your socks off. What do you think? Do you agree with that ranking?
Honestly, I would put it towards the problem solver. I like the fact that Red Hood, the juxtaposition between Red Hood pulling out the guns, the first sign of danger, juxtaposes to Batman. While I don't think I wouldn't put it any higher than Problem Solver, I think that it deserves that because it's a big juxtaposition to.
Okay, I
right?
feel you. I would agree. I
wouldn't put it any higher than that because I don't think it's modeled after anything in particular. I think they're just two handguns, so I just don't think they can really reach the iconic level that you need to be in the A and S tier.
Well, we'll see.
And here we have a mostly lore accurate replica of Jason Todd's Problem Solver. Next on the list is Anti-Hero brought to life by the voice of Orson Welles. We're of course talking about The Shadow and his twin 1911s. The comic book is a lot older than a lot of the ones on the list here, so it's important to know that the 1911 back then was state of the art.
Like heavy artillery.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting this one on the heavy artillery list. The 1911 was designed by John Moses Browning. It very famously took us through 2 world wars. It's one of the best pistol designs at the time, and if you ask a lot of people, they would say it's still one of the best pistol designs out there. I'm definitely putting, and I think Celia would agree, this is an easy A tier. Twin 1911s scared the absolute bejesus out of a lot of criminals and made them turn themselves in.
So next up, we gotta talk about my boy. So, Batman does not carry guns, but some people in his family do. We already talked about Red Hood, but the baddest motherfucker of the Bat family, we're talking about Alfred Pennyworth. Now, this dude, he is always coming out, guns blazing. Typically, he's seen with a shotgun of some sort. And Alfred's got military training. He's big fucking gun. Like, there's no contest.
He's going S tier. If Alfred's whipping out the shotgun, you know it's hit the fan. It's hit the fan. There's some serious problems afoot.
Right. Yeah,
He's done. He doesn't have any more patience. In this picture here, he's got a pump action, although I've seen him with a double barrel before. I wouldn't get in between him and I would not get in between Alfred and his family. Nope.
Yeah, that's true. Like, shit's gotta be going down if Alfred's pulling that out, so... Yeah, Alfred, big fucking gun right there.
It's pretty crucial to whatever story's going on, as well as it's effective. Anyone that's ever fired a 12 gauge knows it'll put down whatever you want it to.
But there have been times that Batman has carried a gun, particularly in his very early Golden Age appearances. And I think
spitball.
that this is very much spitball, yeah, because it's not Batman. The Batman we know and love is a different character than this. He has not carried a gun. It is very much a part of his character. So I would say absolute F spitball.
Spitball wouldn't. No, not happening.
Yeah.
Not my Batman.
So I was trying to get a diverse type of weapon. You know, there are so many characters that just carry pistols, a lot with dual pistols, and I didn't want a bunch of repeats of similar weapons. So one of these guys we have on here is Mr. Freeze. So what do you think about that? Very much not a realistic gun, not something you can compare to.
It's not really. It's hard to compare
weapon.
It to. But let me tell you what.
But extremely powerful.
It's extremely powerful. It's fundamental to his character, and no one else really wields it. I don't think they could, and if they did wield it, I don't think it'd look right. I'd put it in heavy artillery. I like. Is it as good as Shadow? Oh.
I was thinking problem solver.
I'm thinking problem solver. I'm thinking problem solver. Yeah, I'm putting it in problem solver.
Yeah, and then another type of weapon that we have here is Huntress. She has like this crossbow type of gun thing going on here. Yeah, Huntress is another member of the Bat family who is not opposed to killing, and her big thing is she's a hunter. She does carry guns sometimes, but it's mainly this crossbow type of thing, so... What do you think?
I don't know too much about it, but I would put it lower than Mr. Freeze.
I was gonna think knock your socks
but
off.
I definitely wouldn't degrade it to put it in with
yeah, I don't think it's spitball. I think spitball. Knock your socks off.
It'll knock your socks off. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
And some of these weapons have specific names that the characters have given them. So next we're going to go with Judge Dredd and his Lawgiver.
The Lawgiver.
So, I have not really read any Judge Dredd. I haven't seen any of the movies. So, yeah, let me know.
The movies, the one with the Schwarzenegger film is worth watching. It's pretty cool, but it's blown away by the 2012 movie. I'm putting this in A tier because it's very functional to the story. It's extremely iconic. I love the way how it's not just another gun. It's like programmable, and it reads the ID of whoever's holding it. So if an unauthorized person uses it, it blows up in their hand.
So he's up there with Shadow then?
I would have.
You said A tier.
Yeah, put it in A tier. Better than A tier.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very interesting gun. It's probably the most unique looking gun of all of these here.
But similar to his ability to change what it shoots, I'm going to give Hellboy's Good Samaritan, I want to put that in A tier.
So he's going up there with Dredd?
I was going up there with Dredd. He's got a fat revolver. You can put different bullets in it that do different things. It was one of the really cool parts of the first two Hellboy movies. Yeah, those are really cool. Anyone that's fired a fat revolver knows it's a barrel of monkeys. It's a lot of fun.
Alright, so we had to have a cowboy on the list. So we have Jonah Hex. And I have not really read much Jonah Hex. I don't know that much about him, but Luke did a little bit of research on the gun that he has, so he can tell you a little bit about that.
Jonah Hex's weapon of choice is the Colt Single Action Army. It's the gun that won the West. It's very iconic. It's as the name directly states, it's single action, so you have to cock the hammer back. In the old cowboy movies, you see him fan the gun. That's the gun that they're using. It's iconic. I don't think it's particularly unique. It is definitely a problem solver.
Okay. So then after that, we get into the Punisher. You can't talk about firearms in comics without the Punisher. This guy has become like a symbol for police and just gun owners in general. So what do you think about that, Luke?
The Punisher's famous M60, it was the light machine gun used in Vietnam. It is often called the Pig just because of how much it ate. A very iconic weapon, very famous from the Rambo movies. I don't want to say put in problem solver again. Whenever Frank Castle whips out his M60, whenever he whips out the Pig, it's hit the fan. However, a lot of other heroes and otherwise have used the M60 before. It's always fun. It's a fan favorite. It's never going away. But I also don't think it's Alfred with the shotgun though. Up next on the list is going to be the Rocketeer's Mauser. It's a very iconic weapon. It stands out. You've seen it 100 times without knowing it. It's a very uniquely shaped weapon, as opposed to a lot of guns that kind of look the same, but the Mauser stands out. It's the same weapon used by Han Solo. Very iconic weapon. The holster actually doubles as a stock. Really cool weapon. It's very fun to shoot. I'm gonna put this in the A tier. I'm gonna put it next to the Shadow's Colt. I'm gonna put it next to the Lawbringer, Good Samaritan. I think it's a very, very iconic weapon. It's mean. It does the job. When you see the Rocketeer wield it, you know you're in trouble.
Okay, so this last one here, I've been saving for last. This is the Ace of Winchester, which was introduced in the Hellblazer series with John Constantine, and this is a gun that can kill some motherfucking demons. And it's also shown up in the Hitman comics, and even Catwoman has used it. So I think this is big fucking gun. I think this, this shit kills some fucking demons. I think this deserves a spot with Alfred. Big fucking gun. Because if you know the video game Doom, that is where the big fucking gun comes from, BFG. That's the Doom gun.
That's
the big fucking gun.
It's literally meant to kill demons.
So
it's UAC approved.
No better place for that.
No better.
And that's why I was saving that one for last in particular.
It's made with the remains of saints, and it exclusively vanquishes evil.
Yeah. So I think that's the list. What do you think?
I think it's a complete list.
So let me know what you guys thought, and as always, thank you for watching. Peace.
And tell us down in the comments, what would you use to slay demons?